Ash, let's talk a little bit about that Germany versus Spain final, which happened over two legs. What is your opinion on the final happening over two legs?
I'm not for it. I like final has to be one leg. Like it's a final. The whole point is it's final. It
Yeah.
can't be final, but pause now. 1 week later, final. I'm sorry. It's just it doesn't make sense to me.
Hello, everyone. You're watching All Over the W, your weekly deep dive into the WSL stats, stories, and standout performances. Let's break it all down. I'm Kai, and as always, I'm joined by Ash. Ash, are you all set for the WSL to be back?
Yeah, I can't. I really hate international break. Anyone who says that they like watching international break games is lying.
Yeah.
I don't care that the Nations League final happened. Even then, I
Yeah,
hate international break.
I think it's because we are in India, it's so hard to catch all the games also.
Yeah,
Like for example, if
yeah,
I want to watch the England game, that is on the England YouTube channel, which is geo blocked, and
yeah.
like stuff like that. I find, I mean, because the accessibility is also like I'm not gonna like jump through like 50 hoops to watch England play. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Especially in like an inconsequential game almost.
exactly, yeah. This is all about the build up where we preview the WSL weekend that's coming up. But before we go there, Ash, maybe we can have a quick chat about the Nations League final. I know neither of us caught the third place match, but unless you're living under a rock, France finished third, Sweden finished fourth. I think the game was pretty chaotic because I did see that Kafaji equalized in the 94th minute and then France scored again in extra time. But Ash, let's talk a little bit about that Germany versus Spain final, which happened over two legs. What is your opinion on the final happening over two legs?
I'm not for it. I like final has to be one leg. Like it's a final. The whole point is it's final. It
Yeah.
can't be final, but pause now. 1 week later, final. I'm sorry. It's just it doesn't make sense to me. And if the final had been the final that it was actually the final, which is the first leg, I reckon Germany might have won it on penalties or whatever. I think the second they played it over two legs and Germany could not score a goal in the first leg,
Yeah,
they lost that game before they kicked the ball in the second
absolutely.
leg.
I
Like
couldn't agree
I
with you
genuinely
more.
believe that.
Yeah, like I think I caught about, I don't know, like a little over more than 60 minutes of the first leg. And I just remember I went to sleep thinking if these clowns don't score right now, they're losing. And
Yeah.
hands down, they lost it in the first leg. But yeah, I mean, Germany started really well. I thought they definitely had the better of the first half. I think Germany are also struggling a lot with not having a good striker. Like,
Yeah. Oh
guessing.
my God. I wanted to say this. Okay, and Yomi, I'm not singling out any player. I don't think any one player was at fault. Many people, Muslar, Mule missed opportunity, not in the second leg, I think in the first leg, but a bunch of people missed bunch of opportunities for Germany. Brand tried to score from distance. All of that happened, right? So, my, but the two peak chances in two different games Anyoni had missed. And, uh, despite the fact that everybody else did not miss two times. Like,
Yeah,
it hurts my heart. Like, when she missed, like, I think the second opportunity when she missed, I was like, okay, fine, it's still fine. It's like a cross thing, and it went
yeah,
by the bars.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, okay, fine, in the first half, of the second leg. But in
Hmm.
the first leg, there was this like almost like pinpoint blind chance where I'm just like, how did you not score that? I'm sorry.
So I think, yeah, the striker issue is definitely something Germany need to sort out. Like leading into the World Cup, uh, find two strikers. Like for example, Martinez did come off the bench, and we know how good she can be. But leading up to Brazil, that's probably the one thing they need to figure out because I feel like the rest of the pitch they're okay. They have like really good players and they have good backups as well. But up front, yes, Schuler is good, but Schuler has been struggling with fitness and form for quite some time now. So yeah, that's definitely something Vuk, uh, yeah, has to figure out, I guess. But Ash, let's talk a bit about Spain in that second
Yeah.
leg.
So for me, I think that one thing that Spain really looked at very carefully was their defending of set pieces and corners in the first leg, and I think that they definitely improved on it in the second leg. They looked like they had control over the set pieces, etc. And so I feel like they're stamping out what is possibly a weakness for them
Mm,
before a major tournament. And I also think that, it was nice to see Mariona Caldente play in the midfield, because I mean, she did miss like a blind
sitter,
like
yes.
sitter. But it's, when the ball's coming to you on a volley, sometimes it's really hard to like control it and
Yeah.
keep it down
And
or
she had
whatever.
more time than she thought she did.
Thought she
She
did.
she
Yeah,
rushed it for sure.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I mean, apart from that, but I mean, goal scoring opportunities, whatever. But like, 'cause in the first leg, also Puteas missed like like not sitter, but like pretty close opportunity. So it's fine. Everybody missed opportunities in this game.
Yeah.
Um, but I did think that Mariona had a really good game, and I'm hoping that like this scoreline suggests to people that, you don't have to overplay Bonmati and Puteas
Mm,
constantly.
yeah.
Like, I think, part of the reason people feel like Spain are lackluster in finals is because you have like overplayed your players all the way through the tournament,
Hmm.
and by the time you reach the final, they're probably like exhausted and like running on fumes.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's important to sort of like recharge your midfield, because these two players that are your stalwarts just play game in game out every 90. It's not human and it's not possible,
Mm,
even though they're at the peak of their powers right now, both of them. So I think that some rotation is warranted, and so I'm glad to see that Mariona kind of proved that she's up to the task of filling in that spot, and they don't have to stick her on the wing somewhere.
yeah, I think again with Spain, they have the players. They just need to figure out what formation, what combination works really well. And I think, I mean, sometimes it's also like how you respond to having a bad first leg because I mean Spain would have been delighted. Like they would have
Yeah.
been licking their lips after that first leg, thinking, "Oh, we actually went to Germany, and like we are not coming back with a deficit." So, yeah,
Yeah.
I thought,
I don't know, because so I was like looking at some Spanish fan reactions and stuff, and they were like super disappointed after the Spanish performance. They thought that they would go there and thump Germany. Like, I have a feeling that that's what they thought, because they were super disappointed, and maybe it wasn't that the scoreline that disappointed them. Maybe it was the fact that, like Spain only had 7 shots and only
yeah,
3 on target. So, like, I think maybe they thought that they would have a better attacking performance
yeah.
than they eventually did in the first leg. So maybe it's that. But genuinely, I think the Spanish fans thought that they'd finish it off in one leg and come and play the second
I
leg
honestly don't
with
understand
ease
why because I mean they literally played this team a few months ago, and
and
they
struggle.
struggled. Like they literally needed a late Bonmati goal, which was I mean very well taken from her. But yeah, I mean it was a struggle, and also like Germany is not an easy place to go to. Like the
Yeah,
fans are loud, the
because
stadium was packed.
they filled up that stadium like
Yeah,
mad. Like, it was loud, and it was like there wasn't an empty seat that I could see. And you know what? Even the commentators were annoying me, because they were saying things like, Spain must be angry and raring to go after that 0-0. I'm like, if anyone should be angry, it's Germany, who failed to score after having 16 shots on target, or 16 shots in total.
yeah, yeah. No, it's I think again, like, having two legs, home advantage, all these things count. Again, like, Spain is
Yeah,
also not an easy place to go to.
yeah,
So anyway, I mean, congratulations to Spain, I guess, back to back
yeah.
Women's Nations League champions.
Yeah, I mean, also, I would also say this just to give Spain their flowers. The second leg, Spain were undoubtedly the better
They were
team. Like,
unplayable.
there
Yeah.
was no question about it that they were the better team. Esther Gonzalez, I have to say, uh, so actually Pina also, because I mean, yes, she got a brace, but there was this lovely like threaded pass to Esther that Esther could not score, and I was just like, I see you, Claudia Pina.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, um, yeah, the two of them I thought had a really good game as well.
Yeah.
So calling them out.
Yeah, I think.
First, like Machakol, I thought had a really good game.
Yeah, Katako, I mean, she definitely kept them in the game as well, like keeping that score line at 0-0 for
Yeah,
sure. But yeah, I think this also speaks a little bit to like what it means playing like an unfit player. Like, I'm not saying so. Like, clearly, what happened in Germany was that like Spain really struggled to play through the German press, right?
yeah,
They couldn't get the ball basically into the German box at
yeah,
all. Um, and they clearly struggled. But at the same time, you also have like a, I don't know how what percentage of fitness Bonmati had, but then of course, like, she then broke her leg. That's a different injury. But we know that Bonmati has been struggling with some sort of a niggle she's been playing through. So
yeah,
maybe yeah, like, playing a player when they're like on the fitter side uh, can yield results then, but yeah, I mean, all of this is in hindsight. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, like you said, Bonmati probably gets a much needed rest because the girl has been playing non-stop for years now. So maybe it's going to be a long recovery, but hopefully she comes back fit and firing. All right, Ash, unless you have something else to add, um, we can move on to previewing this WSL weekend. Do you want to jump straight into our All About the Bragging Rights?
Yeah, let's just go game by game in all about the bragging rights.
Okay, so we're doing All About the Bragging Rights, where Ash and I duke it out with our weekly predictions to emerge as the one who knows it all about the WSL. Uh, Ash, let's get started with the fixture. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Uh,
Ooh, this is actually like I think this fixture is deceptively like it looks deceptively easy for Arsenal, but it's actually not
hmm.
because Liverpool have just been like improving very steadily, and it's starting to show. They got some points. They got a point. How many points do they have? I feel like they have 1 point.
Liverpool have 1 point they got from no, they have 2 points, one against Brighton and one against Chelsea.
Oh yes. It feels like a team sitting on 2 points would not be much of a battle, but I have a feeling that it's going to be hard. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw, but I'm going to go win. So I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I think like Arsenal will not take Liverpool lightly. They Liverpool have managed to get some results against Arsenal in the past. Like, I think, was it against them in the FA Cup or League Cup or something, as well as a couple of years ago when Liverpool beat Arsenal on the opening day at the Emirates. And given how well Liverpool performed against Chelsea, definitely not to be taken lightly for sure.
Yeah.
That said, I also think Liverpool. So Arsenal have a couple of injuries. Who got injured? Someone got a knee issue. I think Chloe Kelly had a knee issue when she played against Ghana. Liverpool also, I think Grace Fisk is out with an injury. So a few injuries. Obviously, we'll know the full list of it only after we actually see team sheets because international break is tricky that way. But yeah, I have to go with Arsenal on this one. What did you say, Ash?
I found an interesting stat, which is that Arsenal and Liverpool have not drawn any of their last 14 matches against each
Ooh,
other.
Okay, interesting. What did
Yeah.
you? So, are you going to go the draw? Are you trying to
No,
go
I'm going
against?
to. I'm going. I'm going. Generally, I believe in like law of averages, where
Uh,
like if it's been really long since a number came up, it'll
hmm.
happen. But I'm just gonna go 2-1 on Arsenal for this.
Okay, I think Arsenal are going to smash Liverpool. I'm going to go 4-0 Arsenal.
For I feel like after the international break, I feel like it's possible. But okay, I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. It's fine.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stick to it.
Oh, yeah. I yeah, okay. Anyway, I will tell you the points where we are at the end. I forgot to mention that. But
Yeah.
anyway, Spurs versus Aston Villa.
This is I'm dreading this fixture. I'm so scared of this fixture. I have a feeling that we're gonna lose this game. I don't know why. I I I think it's because you know Spurs have started the season really well, but now we're starting to see a few cracks here and there,
Mm,
and I'm really worried about it. I'm worried about our ability to score.
mm.
But I'm still gonna go Spurs. I will go. Uh, I'm gonna go 2-1 Spurs because I can't see Spurs scoring 3 goals, and I want them
2-1
to win.
popular score line. All right. I'm gonna go. I think so. Villa have been struggling to get results against teams in and
Yeah,
around them. So, and they've been like draw merchants also. I'm gonna go with the draw. I'm gonna go with the 1-1 draw.
yeah, that's a
Is
fair shout. I think a draw is a
Yeah,
fair shout. I also thought draw, but I want my team to win, so that's why I went with
yeah.
winning score line.
London City Lionesses versus Brighton. I think this is the game I'm probably the most excited for this weekend
Yeah, this is
because
going to be, I think, the funnest game of the weekend. Uh, you know what? Screw it, 2-1 LCL.
2-1
Why not?
LCL. So currently, London City Lionesses are in sixth with 15 points. So it's an
Yeah.
opportunity for Brighton, who are in seventh with 11 points. So there's a gap already there uh, to sort of catch up to LCL. I'm going to say I'm going to go with Brighton on this one. I got to back my Seagulls. uh,
Your Seagulls, huh?
what did you say, Ash? I forgot. I'm sorry. You said 2-1. No.
Yeah, it's a 2-1 LCL.
Okay,
Actually,
that's
you know what? This could be a funner game. 3-2 LCL. Why not?
okay. Cool. I'm gonna go with what am I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with 3-1 Brighton. I
Yeah.
don't know who's gonna score 3 goals, but we will see. Uh,
Yeah. Brighton uh, do have like a lot of injuries. That's why I'm wondering who's going to score. I mean, there's Ajamang was out from before, and
yeah, I
Kirby as
think
well. And
Kirby, I think should be back. I think it was a more of a precautionary thing. I'm hoping.
it's illness, no? Some illness.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but hopefully she's back. And I also think the thing about Brighton that I've been enjoying is they have a lot of people who are scoring goals. Like,
Yeah.
goals coming from different parts of the pitch. Like, you have Haley who's come back. There's Kafaji who comes off the bench and scores a couple. Seke, I think, is also reliable. Kirby, of course, if she's fit, reliable. Then you have like people even in the back line, like somebody like an Ollie Sluggers who
Yeah.
can score a goal. So yeah, I'm just being optimistic. All right, United versus West Ham.
I think United take this one. I think United had enough bad results. They're gonna
Yeah, I
come back
agree.
from it. I'll go 3-1 United.
3-1
I still think West
United.
Ham will score.
I think 2-1 United is what I'm gonna go with. All right, Leicester versus Manchester City.
Definitely Manchester City. I think this
Topping.
I'm gonna go 4-1 City.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a slightly tamer because Leicester conceded 4 goals against Brighton, so I feel like they're going to be like trying to focus on like being organized defensively. I know that's not how football works, but hey,
You
just
know, I think
theorizing.
I no, that is true to some extent. I think Leicester previously also they lost like by 4 goals or something, and then they came back with a smaller scoreline against in like I don't remember which. in the starting of the season, there was two games, one after the other one, which Leicester lost
I
4-0,
see.
and then I can't remember now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 1-0 City. Chelsea versus Everton.
Chelsea versus Everton. Could be hard. I still think Chelsea get this. It'll not be as easy as I think it is, but 2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah.
Courtney Brosnan is back, so I think that's good news for
Oh,
um
that's great news.
yeah. So all right, so we also have uh, a rescheduled game that's happening this weekend, Ash. Villa versus Liverpool from match day 2.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one?
I'm gonna go draw on this one. I think it will be 2-2.
2-2. I think Villa take this one.
You think?
2-1 Villa. Yeah. All right. So, just to update all our viewers slash listeners on all about the bragging rights. So after game week 9, I'm on 27 points and Ash is on 24 points. And we shall, I guess, tally it up, count up all the points in the next preview that we do. All right. So that wraps up this episode of All About the Build Up. Just a reminder, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're a regular, do not forget to hit that like button and comment below. Tell us your predictions. And also, just a reminder to everybody that it's a double match day week. So make sure you have some Villa players and Liverpool players in your fantasy WSL as well. All right. We will catch you in the next one with a review of Game Week 10. Bye bye.